Artificial intelligence is changing pretty much everything, but its impact on the world of law, that's on a whole other level. And we're not talking about some far-off sci-fi concept here. This is a powerful tool that is reshaping, right now, what it even means to be a lawyer. So let's get into it.
The legal profession is at a crossroads. Wow, that quote just really sets the scene, doesn't it? A crossroads means you have a choice to make. One path is, the way things have always been done, often bogged down, slow, and full of manual work. But the other path, that one's augmented by technology. It's a way to work smarter, faster, and at the end of the day, just get better results for your clients.
So what's causing all this pressure? Why now? Well, it's basically a perfect storm hitting all at once. Lawyers are dealing with bigger and bigger caseloads, clients who expect answers immediately, and, frankly, more competition than ever before. All while they're basically buried under a mountain of administrative work. Okay, get ready for this number because it is a real shocker. Studies show that lawyers spend a staggering 40 to 60% of their time on tasks they can't even bill for. Just let that sink in. In a 10-hour day, that's up to 6 hours spent on work that isn't moving a client's case forward or generating any revenue. It's a massive, massive drain on productivity and a huge reason so many are burning out. And this slide, it just perfectly captures that feeling, right? The administrative avalanche. It's that daily grind, sifting through endless emails, drafting and redrafting documents, trying to track every single billable minute, and of course, spending hours and hours on legal research. These aren't just little chores. This is the stuff that is completely overwhelming the modern lawyer.
So, all this brings us to the big, looming question on everyone's mind. Is AI going to replace lawyers? Well, the answer we're seeing is a pretty clear no. The right way to look at AI is not as a threat, but as an incredibly powerful tool. Think of it as an assistant that augments human expertise. It doesn't replace it.
And this right here is the critical difference. On one side, you've got what AI is absolutely brilliant at, automation. Things like pattern recognition, pure speed, and analyzing just massive amounts of data. On the other side, you have what is uniquely human. We're talking about legal reasoning, ethical judgment, courtroom strategy, empathy for a client, complex negotiation. Put it this way, AI handles the tasks, but the lawyer handles the outcome. And here's the beautiful result of that partnership. By automating all that low-value, repetitive work, AI actually elevates the role of the lawyer. It frees up all that mental energy so they can focus on what truly matters, the strategic thinking, the client counseling, and the advocacy that only a human can deliver. Okay, so that's not great in theory, but what does this actually look like in a real law firm? Let's dive in and explore exactly how AI is being used today to solve these very problems we've been talking about. First up, legal research. Traditionally, this was a painful process. Hours spent digging through databases with simple keyword searches. AI totally transforms this. It doesn't just look for words, it actually understands legal concepts. It can identify relevant precedents and summarize entire cases, turning what used to take days of research into just seconds. Next, let's talk about drafting documents, another huge time sink. With AI, a lawyer just inputs the key facts of a case, and the system instantly generates a high-quality first draft. Then, the lawyer steps in to do what they do best. They edit, they refine, and they add that critical layer of legal strategy and nuance. It just accelerates the whole process like you wouldn't believe. And the applications really don't stop there. AI is being used for e-discovery, analyzing millions of documents to find that one key piece of evidence. It's automating case management to make sure no deadline is ever missed. It's even being used for smarter client intake and to automate the tedious, awful process of billing. It's touching nearly every part of a law firm's daily operations. So, what does this all add up to? Well, it's about a lot more than just making a lawyer's life a little bit easier. Adopting AI has become a fundamental business decision. It's what creates a powerful new competitive edge. Just look at these numbers for a second. Take a task like e-discovery or contract analysis. AI can cut the time it takes to review massive volumes of documents by 70 to 90%. That isn't just an improvement, that is a complete game changer. And remember that administrative overload we talked about?
AI tackles it head-on, cutting the time spent on all that non-billable work by 30 to 70%. That frees up hundreds of hours per lawyer per year to focus on the high-impact work that actually matters.
And this, of course, hits the bottom line directly. By automatically capturing all the time from emails, phone calls, and document edits, stuff that often goes unbilled, firms can increase their captured revenue by 25 to 40%. Now, it's not about charging more. It's about accurately billing for the valuable work that's already being done. When you put it all together like this, the business case is just crystal clear. AI boosts productivity and speed, which makes clients happy. It seriously improves accuracy, which lowers risk, and it allows firms to compete by offering services that are just plain better, faster, and more cost-effective. It's a win-win-win. So, given all the pressures on the legal profession and just how clear the benefits of this technology are, it seems we've hit a tipping point. The question is no longer if law firms will adopt AI. The real question is, how quickly can they do it? The future of law isn't about being replaced by AI. It's about being augmented by it.